A shocking incident caught on camera, a video showing a Pritchard police officer allegedly hitting a man with a baseball bat resulted in 2 officers being placed on administrative leave. The police department is investigating the incident. The mayor of Pritchard says there's more to the story than what you see in the video. NBC 15's Aubrey Spears joins us now. And Aubrey, police say this all started with a domestic violence call.
That's right, Andrea. Investigators say 2 officers responded to a house on North Cawthorne Street Monday evening. And during a press conference today, Pritchard police would only identify the officers by their last names, Detective Campbell and Officer Brown. After they made contact with the residents, well, that's when things took a wild turn.
This video being shared across social media shows a Pritchard police officer allegedly beating a man with a baseball bat. Pritchard Police Lieutenant Robert Martin says before the video was filmed, the 2 officers were at a home on Cawthorne Street, responding to a call involving a husband and wife. Martin says Detective Campbell and Officer Brown came in contact with DeVoris Malone, who ran through the house, out the front door, and into his wife's vehicle where she was sitting in the driver's seat.
He then attempted to get her to leave the scene by hitting her or striking her in her leg to get her to hit the gas, and in doing so he also punched her several times in the chest with his elbow, and then he was able to gain her access to drive off maybe about a block and a half from their house.
Martin says the officers chased them and eventually the car stopped.
With Detective Campbell and Officer Brown making contact with these subjects in the vehicle, they gave several commands to for the subject to open the doors, but he refused to do so. He restrained his wife from being able to unlock the doors, and she was not free to leave upon her own free will.
Martin says Campbell did not have his standard issue collapsible baton, so he began searching for a tool to help him gain access to the vehicle to help free the woman.
He was able to locate a bat which was in the back cargo area of one of the patrol vehicles belonging to Officer Brown. And upon doing so, he came back and made entry into the vehicle and tried to tase the subject.
Even after being tased, Martin says Malone did not comply. Eventually, the woman was able to unlock the door and get out. As Brown and Campbell attempted to detain Malone, Martin says he tried to barricade himself back inside the vehicle.
That's what prompted him to bust out the front window of the vehicle. And then once he did that, he was able to extract the male subject from the vehicle. And in doing so, the male subject was still being combative while on the ground, and Detective Campbell did strike him with the baseball bat to gain compliance for him to surrender and so they can subdue him.
It wasn't until 2 other officers arrived and assisted Brown and Campbell that they were able to gain control and detain Malone. Pritchard Mayor Jimmy Gardner says baseball bats are not authorized or issued by the police department.
We want to make it clear that the use of non-departmental equipment in any engagement is a serious violation of our policy and procedures. Pending the outcome of this investigation, appropriate administrative action will be taken in accordance with the department policies and the law.
Malone is charged with unlawful imprisonment, domestic violence 3rd degree, 4 counts criminal mischief 3rd degree, and disorderly conduct. According to Martin, the Pritchard Police Department is working with the Mobile County District Attorney to get the charge of unlawful imprisonment upgraded to kidnapping 1st degree. The District Attorney's office is aware, telling us it's waiting on Pritchard Police to complete its investigation before turning over the case. Andrea.